Hello and welcome back. This is RomenX Games Let's Play on the Pathfinder mod pack for Minecraft 1.7.10. This is episode 2, and I guess if you watching this, you probably watched episode 1 and liked it enough that you're back for episode 2. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I didn't want to do any of the quest stuff while I wasn't on camera. I figured I should do those when you're around, but I did go out. I gathered a bunch of wood. Gathered some dirt. I wanted to do a little bit of, excuse me, do a little bit of work out here. Kind of made like a little porch with stairs going down to the beach. And I went and I filled the area underneath that with dirt because we're going to need to have some other devices down here. Now I guess we could move this and not leave it here. It's not something we're going to use a whole lot, but we will need to make a matter transmitter. We'll need to put power generation down here. We'll need a dialing device so we'll be able to use it. And it just seems like it kind of makes sense to put that down here and keep all that together. And actually, before I do anything else, I forgot to do this last time. Portal. There we go. All right. So now I got a waypoint for journey map, and when I'm out in the map, I'll be able to see where the home is if I have to go a long distance. I put some stairs here. I made them nice and wide. I don't like narrow stairs. I may even widen this doorway. We really don't need a door since there's nothing hostile to worry about. I may just take it out completely and maybe widen this entrance a little bit. And at some point maybe I'll fence this in or something and make it nice so we can't fall off. And we have a little deck here. It's kind of hard to see at night. But we're getting this beautiful sunrise here off that way. That's actually that's north. Maybe it's just because the hills. But we look out over the water here, and we'll have we can do some. I'm going to set up some. We need to set up some farm plots. As you can see, I'm very low on food. I actually already ate one of the apples and one of the pieces of bread. Just because I need something. I did get a few apples. I cut some wood down over here, and probably at some point kind of clean that up and make a little tree farm. We can, with some apples, we could actually make some apple trees. Apples are pretty handy. They don't give a whole lot by themselves, but we can very easily make a juicer. We just need like 3 pieces of stone. Once we get some cobble, we can make a juicer, and we can make apple juice. And later on, when we have carrots, we can make carrot juice. And the juice is much more filling, gives you more saturation or whatever it is that helps you regenerate a little bit faster. And it's a different food than an apple. So with apples and carrots, and then the juices from the two, those are 4 different foods right there. Of course, wheat's a very important crop. We can make bread from it. We cook the bread and make toast, and we can even take 2 pieces of toast and combine them to make a toast sandwich, and each of those counts as a separate food. So if you have like 6 different foods, you eat each one twice, you're not going to have to worry about the diminishing returns. Obviously we need a steady supply of food. So variety is the very spice of life. So I did get some wood. Also, because I know we're going to need it, there's no point in having you watch me do it. I got a bunch of sand, gravel, and clay. Now I think I probably need a little bit more sand when it comes to making the smelter request. I think we need 60 of each. So I'm a little shy on the sand. I'll have to get some more sand. And I usually like to build a larger smeltery. I like making the 3x3 smeltery. I just find that it's, I can throw 9 ore in there and pour it into a basin and get 2 blocks out of it. If you do the 2x2s, something like that, you can't get the full block's worth of ore in there. So anyway, without further ado, let's check our. Oh, actually, first let's eat. while I'm pretty low on food, I'm gonna eat one of the bread. I'll eat another apple. That's probably still not going to be enough, but as you'll see, I've only got. Actually, if we hover over the food, you'll actually see this is just a morsel. Right? Morsels aren't going to give you a whole lot. Bread is a nourishing light meal. It's better than the apples, but it's still not a whole lot. I think the juice is a snack or a light meal, maybe. I'm not sure. Toast is better than bread, and then toast sandwiches are even better than that. So we will get to making some food. That's something we need to get going pretty soon. And it's a bread. You can see, boy, it barely touches my bar. Let me eat another apple. That's actually only 2 apples. That's 4 things of food I've had already. It's I had an apple and a bread before, and I just ate some more. And you see that my food bar is still desperately low. So getting some tools and being able to get a farm going very soon. And being near the water is going to be handy because it does say I'm well fed. Being near the water and stuff is going to be very important. Now, if we look at the generic tools, as I mentioned last time, here we go. So like we see, iron pickaxe, durability 1 of 1, wooden 1 of 1, stone 1 of 1. So you can make these. They're really something you want to use in crafting recipes. This is kind of the way they just disabled them in this pack. A lot of the packs, just say it can only be used for crafting, it can't be used for actual use. I suppose in a bind, you see an ore that you really have to have. Maybe you can make an iron pickaxe. I did that once because I think the first redstone I found, and I didn't have a smeltery up yet. And I wanted some redstone because I needed to make something. I needed to make a piston or something for one of the machines. And so I made an iron pickaxe, and I got a couple pieces of redstone, and that was the axe broke. It seemed kind of a waste, but I was desperate. So if we look at our quest book, the next quest we have listed here wants us to build the basic work stations or whatever for Tinker's Construct, part builder, stencil table, and a tool station. Alright, so in case you're not familiar with how to do that, let's get some planks here. So we'll make some sticks. We need lots of sticks anyway. And then I'm going to I'll make some blank patterns. And we get some blank patterns. I got 8 of them now. So to make these, one of them is going to be a log and a pattern. And that gives us our part builder. And then a plank and a blank pattern gets us, gets us our stencil table. And we need a crafting table. Make some more of these. So let's make a crafting table. And we'll put a pattern. Oh, there's the Tinker's message. And we got a book too. I don't know if you notice that. It's a food journal. Okay. And if we look at the food journal, that's going to tell us what we've eaten recently, in case we forget. So apple, bread, apple, bread, apple, apple. So you can see I've already eaten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I think it said that 6. You have to eat 6 times. That's when the spice of life's going to kick in. So as I say, getting food going real soon. Very important. Let's throw that in here. We don't need to carry that around. Now I'm going to set these down over here. Oh, first let's complete this quest. I'm still kicking myself for last time for messing up with those reward bags. So I think I'll put the tool station there. The stencil table is going to go in the far corner. Part builder is going to go here. I'm also going to make a pattern chest, which is why I made so many planks there. Let's make a pattern chest. And a pattern chest is just a chest, you guessed it, with a blank pattern above it. So there's a pattern chest. That will hold all our patterns, and it'll also hold our casts when we get the smeltery going. Now, I guess in like the newer version, like 1.10 or whatever, it only holds the stencil patterns now. Let me put this is the stencil table. I'll stick these in here. And let's check. I believe what the quest wants are the wooden parts for a pickaxe. So wooden pickaxe head, tool rod, and binding. So we need to make those patterns. So there's a tool rod. There's the binding. And there's the pickaxe head. So it's not great. It's a wooden pickaxe, but it get us somewhere. And some planks. Make the parts. We'll come over to the part builder. We'll drop those there. Now we can make we'll make a pickaxe head. There's a pickaxe head. That uses one plank. And we'll make a stick. Now we can throw these over here in the pattern chest. So there's our wooden tool rod head. And we also get a stick back. Now, that's because it only uses one stick worth, or half a plank worth to make it. Which is also what, say it's half a material cost. Material cost for wood would be equivalent of planks, or one piece of cobblestone, or one ingot of ore. We can't work with metal until we have a smeltery going. Okay, but there's the 3 pieces we need for that. Check the quest again, because if you go and you make the pick before you check this, you're going to wind up having to make those pieces again. And then it wants us to put them together into a wooden pickaxe. Come over here. There's our pickaxe and the tool station. We just match up the parts. And there's a wooden pickaxe. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Okay, so once again, open the quest book. That's complete. We're going to get a reward bag, 3 more pieces of bread, machinist reputation. Hey, alright. I guess I'll eat a piece of bread. Get that health up a little bit. The other thing, when you eat, not only does the food give you less nutrition, it takes longer to eat too if you keep eating the same food. And let's check this reward bag. Some of these can have some pretty good stuff. A lot of times they're dimlets, but you can get flux ducts and capacitors and ores and stuff like that. So it's frequently very good. Material non-dimlet. Yeah, not super useful, but I did get. I moved the stuff in here and put some more chests. And it's dark again. These are awfully short. We are going to need to make some torches. One of the things that's really annoying is it's 1 piece of coal or charcoal and a stick, and instead of getting 4, you get 1 torch. You can't make mini torches either, by the way. Some packs will let you do make these little mini torches. You use a mini coal and a stick, and you get 2 of these mini torches. We just don't have that ability, unfortunately. So let's throw the sticks in there for now. We have a pick. Let's take a look at what else we got for quests. So the next quest in this chain is Cortez. Okay, and here it wants us to make a dialing device and a matter transmitter. That'll give us the ability to go back to the ship. We don't need to go back to the ship just yet. The recipes on these are really simple though. It basically is just wood, planks, slabs. So they're really easy to make. And we'll get us a reward bag and toast. But before we do that, I want to go The other one that's open right now, by the way, if you just click on these, it'll tell you right away if you got any quests that are available, or if any completed. And there's, you know, these three have not unlocked at all yet. But let's check out what the Felleron, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, has. And it has two different quests we can do. I'm going to choose the one with the seeds because that seems like something we know we got to plant, so why not? And it's already half done because we had the seeds on the ship. But it is telling us that seeds can be crafted easily using some dirt, a stick, and a bowl. There are a lot of things that you can create using a stick and bowl. I don't believe it even uses up the stick and bowl. You can make seeds, you can make string, sapling, or sheared tree leaves. Will let you make string. You can get some seeds. I've never actually tried making, seeing if we can get, let me see, bowl. I'm not sure if we can get other seeds besides wheat. I know you can get wheat seeds. No, cotton. Bowl. That's what I'm going to look at. And uses as a mixing bowl. We'll make one of those at some point. You can make a watering can. Now, because we are in peaceful mode, we will, as soon as we have some smooth stone, we'll actually be able to make a watering can at peaceful mode only. If you change out of peaceful mode, you won't be able to use that one. That means you're going to need to use one of these other recipes using bone meal or using a soul fragment. But we'll be able to make this one. But let's go back. Oops. So that's shape crafting. Shapeless crafting. Let's see. Obviously, we can make mushroom stew. We find some mushrooms. Mushrooms can also be grilled. So there's a couple of simple foods. Gravel, a stick, and a bowl will get us clay. That's kind of nice. If we use dirt instead, we get some wheat seeds. With rotten flesh, we can make slime balls. Isn't that nice? I told you. With saplings, and I don't think it matters what kind of sapling, or with leaves, we can get string. Another way to get string is with wool. You can, I guess as a wool comb, you can make, not a real simple recipe, but you can also throw a piece of wool in a pulverizer. You'll get 4 pieces of string. You can use a sag mill. You'll get 3 with a chance of a 4th. So the pulverizer is probably the way to go. If we use netherrack, and that little meteor crater has some netherrack in it, we can get spider eyes. Teslatite, and there's a lot of that stuff, and it's used for blue power. I've never done anything with blue power. I know it's a way of watering things up, and I just, I've never needed to use it for anything. But it's an interesting way of doing redstone signals, I guess. But we can make a block of that stuff. We're going to have tons of it. We can get gunpowder. We can make blaze rods. With a block of redstone, we can get 3 blaze rods. So, as I said, we don't have the nether. So that's how we can get that. With a piece of raw mutton, we can get some rotten flesh, or chicken, or raw beef, any raw meat. We can do it with some of the fish as well. And then this one seems to be repeated. And so we can get some wheat seeds and stuff. Now see, it's dark again. Let me grab these torches, because they're really not doing me a whole lot of good out here. And as you do it, I'm going to leave that one there, because I don't want to fall down that hole there. I'm going to grab a couple of torches. See how dark it gets? Alright, so I got those 2 torches. And I'm going to put one, because you really just can't do anything when it's real dark. Alright, and I'll put one there. Now I'll put one here. Now, how do we want to set up this farm? I've lowered this a little bit. We need near the water. We don't have a bucket. We won't be able to make a bucket until we have some iron. I'm going to put out a little bit more dirt here. Open this up a little bit. is when you start doing Agricraft and stuff, you wind up with a fair amount of farmland you need. So we'll do that. And what I could do is build out in the water a little bit. I'll have a little channel. That'll actually let me farm a bit more land. Let's throw some of this in. There we go. Come on. I'll throw you in. Now, how much farmer do we need? I usually go with little 1x3 strips. Let me fill this in a little bit. Oh, dirt. Let me get one more dirt. Put this one. Alright. Put you there. Now we're going to need a tool before we do that, but I could actually take some of this out. It doesn't matter if the water's flowing. In fact, if I take 2 out, I believe it'll fill in. Let's see. I think if I take a couple of blocks out, it'll actually create source blocks. Maybe not. But I want to have it there, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to have the channel here. I'm out of dirt, but that will give us, I think, a reasonable amount of area to start with. Get some more dirt. And we'll put dirt and dirt. And what I said was going to be, yeah, we'll put it. That's where our channel is going to be. I still need more dirt. Later on, I'll have more dirt than I know what to do with. Dirt also stacks in fairly small amounts of 16, I think. As if not having inventory space wasn't enough challenge. You got to also worry about. Okay, that should work. So we've got a little bit of land here. I could dig this out some more, come in that way, run this channel. It'll run like 7 blocks, I think, from the source block. So if we need to, for now, we can get some more farmland. Now we're going to need a tool to do that, and I believe that is, let's see, fields. Okay, so I don't see an image there, but it wants us to make a wooden mattock. Now a mattock is one of the tinker's tools that, let's see, we probably not going to have enough, well maybe we do have enough wood here, let's see. So we need, to make a mattock, we're going to need a shovel head and an axe head. So we're going to make a couple more patterns. So we're going to make a shovel head, and we're going to make an axe head. Whoops. I ran out of patterns. Oh no. Now I think I can reuse patterns, but we're just going, no, I don't want to use that one. I'll use this wood. I want to save my oak wood for decorating and stuff. I find the dark oak is just too dark. We can also use these when we want to make, we need to make paper, or sorry, we need to make books. We can actually, oops, that's not quite right. I'm going to put it here. One of the interesting things with the new version on 1.10 is if you have all these lined up with the crafting table, you actually have tabs here. So you can just switch back and forth from one to the other. We need the axe head. And that's going to let us make a mattock. So come here, and we'll make a mattock. We need an axe, the shovel. We need an axe. Okay. And we need a stick, a tool rod, I should say, and of course we're out of wood. Let me just grab a stick, because that's all I need for making one of those. There's our tool rod. Okay, and it didn't ask us to, that wasn't, no, we just needed the finish tool. Good idea to check, otherwise you could end up making them again, and that's not much fun. especially if it's a junky wooden one. You know, it's really not going to get. And there's a mattock. Okay. Now a mattock can dig dirt. Let's see, it actually tells you here. It's effective on wood, so we can use it for chopping down trees. It works on dirt, and it's good for plants. It works like a hoe if you right-click it. So we're going to go down there. We're going to grab our seeds and our crop sticks. Oh, we don't need all the crop sticks. And we're going to go plant some seeds. I'll actually plant all 3 of them. Oop, let's get that over there. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm just going to till these 3. And I'll put some crop sticks down. Bang, bang, and bang. Actually, I don't need this one here yet. I'm going to plant another seed. I'll plant it over here for now, because we're not going to do much with it except harvest. But we'll plant seeds like that, and maybe I'll go get more seed, make some more seeds using dirt. But we've got those going at least. So I didn't complete the quest. Let's see. That should have. Oh, it didn't. Why didn't it take that? I've got to. Oh, manual detect. Oh, because I used it maybe. Oh boy. Oh, I have to make another one. Maybe I can repair it. Let's grab a plank. And one of the nice things about Tinkers, and you can do this, you can do it on the tool station, you can do it on a table, you can even do it in your inventory. We'll put a piece of wood, we'll put the mattock, and notice it's repaired the durability up to full. And it's also got the skill level on it there. Because we have to go on to Tinker Tweaks, and oops, I hate that. So now we get credit for the mattock. It had to be detected when it was full durability, and we got a reward bag. Let's check our reward bag, and another dimlet. Feature none. Okay, not terribly useful, but now. I wonder if I want to get more wood, more bread going. I could make some more seeds if I wanted to make a bowl and stuff, but I don't want to lose the light either. So one of the things we're going to need very quickly is a furnace. So if I come over here, let's see what we got. Well, we certainly have a lot of stone here, so let's take some of this stone out. We don't need it all here. We might be able to find some ore as well. Oops. You don't get seed drops from grass. Let's turn out. See, there's netherrack. Oh, come on. Gotta be careful I don't fall into this. No, I can't reach that one. Oops, there's some coal. Can we mine that? Yes. No. Yes, it is harvestable. Okay. Might be iron we can't mine until we have stone. So we can make, we can upgrade to a stone pick pretty soon. Let's more coal. We'll take that. Lovely coal. We can make charcoal too. And coal seems to be quite plentiful in this game. And then later on, see the map? It works really well on dirt. I'm going to grab a bunch of coal because that's always useful. So we got bunch of coal. I'm not going to sit here and grab it all, but now the wooden tool. So we got some iron over there, but this wooden tool is not going to be able to get the iron. When we come over here, we'll see that. Not mattock. Mattock's not very good at mining. In fact, I think it might be worse than using your hand. Alright, see now, oh, it is harvestable. Before I take that out, is there anything under it? Oh, okay. There's obsidian under it. so I can mine this. And having some iron early on would be useful. It'll be a while before we can mine that obsidian though. Grab some more stone while I'm here. Was there more easily accessible? Oh, that poor horse. I'll save you, buddy. As soon as I got myself a bucket or two, I can help you out. Get some of that lava out of there. Won't be too long, we'll be going for some of that lava. Handy to have a little bit nearby for our smelting. Alright, let's use some stone. Later on, we will, okay, see the stack of 16. Stack of 16. Very annoying, but that's what it is. Is there any more easily accessible iron? I don't really feel like playing around with lava. Just real quick, and light's probably going to fade soon, so yeah, there's some over there. Let's see, can I get over there without dying? Could have gone around, I suppose. Oh, here's some. Good. Nice little, whoa! I didn't even notice that hole. Let's get these fires out. Catch fire. It's good. Having enough trouble with food. I don't need to be wasting. Oh, gravel now. The Matic, I don't know. Matic really doesn't seem to be that great on gravel. But hey, I'll take it. I'm gonna take this coal too, as long as it's here. Grab more cobble. We're going to be using a lot of cobble because we want to make a couple of furnaces. We need to, I'm out of space. I'll get rid of the dirt, however. Let's see, let's toss the dirt. Because dirt's a little easier to come by than the stone is right now. And see that break grass and no seeds. There's a few flowers. We didn't have all the flowers and stuff, so then we're disabled. And you can see the crops are actually growing pretty well already, so I'll be able to harvest some wheat real soon. So let's see. There was. Oops. Let's throw this stuff in here. And you can see that poor wooden pickaxe is already. It's like less than half durability, so it's going down fast. So we made the wooden mattock. We claimed that reward. It wants us to get potato seeds. Potato seeds, you cross wheat with wheat, and you have a chance of getting one of these other cross crops. Oops, okay. And here it wanted us to get some iron. We did that. And it wants us to smelt it. It wants us to make a furnace. Okay, well, we're going to do that anyway. Oh, I'm going to throw my book on the ground. Let's see. Cobblestone. Oh, come on. It's not what I want to do. Where's the... I don't want to make slabs. I want to make a furnace. And it must have fallen... Where did it go? I don't know. Alright, anyway, we made a furnace. So let's put my book back where I'm used to having it. And voila! Another reward bag. Next thing it's going to want is aluminum ore and a zinc ore. So we can find those. Those usually found fairly close to the surface, between 60 and 70. I think you can find aluminum lower. I didn't really see zinc that much lower, but and okay, that's what we're going to do there. Now let's just see if there's anything here before I work on this furnace. This one wants us to, okay, that's right, it wants us to make those devices. So we're going to probably be in this section of quests for a little bit. Let's put the furnace up here, I think. And we had some mini coal. I'm going to throw the mini coal up here. And I'm going to take these pieces of bread and I'm going to cook them into toast. So So, see, mini coal, that's a stack of mini coal. Now, as it cooks each piece of bread, one piece of mini coal, one toast. And that's going to give us some different food, which is good. So there's a toast. I'm going to eat some toast right away. Watch how much more I get. I'm getting like 2 whole lots from it. That'll cook up. Oh, there's another toast. I'm going to make a toast sandwich though, so I'm waiting for this other piece of toast. And here we go. This is my McToast. It doesn't sound very appealing, but it's a nourishing meal. And you're going to see this. See, it's going to give us 4 routes. So it gives us twice as much as bread. I guess we could eat 2 toasts. But that was good. It was satisfying. Okay. Let's take 3 pieces of stone. Let's make some smooth stone. We're going to make a juicer. I'll get that reward bag in a moment. So let's throw that in there. And let's see what's in the reward bag while that's cooking up. Another dimlet. Oh, come on, I want something good. Don't need more dimlets. But I'm kind of running a little bit long. I'll make the juicer. I'll show you how we make apple juice. See, we got a wheat already. I'm actually going to harvest this wheat. I'm not going to do the cross crops just yet because food, some initial food is more important right now. Now, of course, you can take three wheat. Oh, you can make hay. I don't care about a hay bale, but no doubt we make cookies, but I don't think we're going to find cocoa. We might. Of course, you can make bread from it. Now, another way of making shapeless crafting was the food journal. We should eat it. Later on, we can make a mortar and pestle. We can take 1 wheat, get a flour. The flour can be used to make a few different things. A lot of these things we can't actually make though because we don't have all these different crops available to us. But you can make, I believe we can make dough. Yeah, we can make dough with salt and a bucket of water, which we don't have a bucket yet. Mixing bowl. Okay, salt's reasonably plentiful. We'll find plenty of that when we start mining. You can make dough, and then the dough can be used to make chili poppers. I think there's also fish sticks, if I remember correctly. Let's see. There's fish sticks. So another thing we can do is go fishing, get some fish. We can sometimes get fish as a reward. Need a piece of bakeware. That's pretty simple to make. That's just made with some stone. And you get fish sticks, which is a light meal. So if you look around, there's a lot of different things you can do for food. It's not so bad. Let's see, the smooth stones should be done now. It is. So I don't know how to do this in my inventory window, but so I make a stone plate with 2 of them. And then I do the plate, add a piece of stone. I always get this backwards. Hello. There we go. It has to be in the middle. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be, well, it's not shapeless, but I don't know why it has to be in the middle, but there's a juicer. Now let's take, we'll take half the apples here. This can be done in your inventory, so you could carry a juice around. You can see they're real cheap to make. Unfulfilling snack, okay? Now note, that does not even 1 circle of, this does a little bit more. Not much, not all that much more filling, but it's a different meal, okay? And different meals are important. So we'll take those. I'm going to stick most of them in here. And now we can drink one of those. It gives you some saturation and stuff. I'll throw them there because I don't want to be carrying stuff I don't need to carry. And that's the juicer. So I think I've run close to 40 minutes now. So I think this would be a good time to stop. I will probably go out, get some more, see if I can find a little bit more iron, maybe get the start of a mine, or see if I can find ravine, make some torches, and maybe get a little bit more stone, get a little, some basic stuff going. I do need a little bit more sand for when we make the smeltery, which is going to come pretty soon. We have the iron and stuff, and as I say, I try not to do quests when you're not watching, but I'll try to do kind of the tedious stuff in between episodes. So hope you enjoyed watching. This is Roman, and I thank you for watching. Have a good day.